lovely viewers. Before we dive into today's content, I'd like to ask for your support in a few simple ways that really help our channel grow. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell icon to receive updates when we post new videos. Please also consider sharing with your friends and family, because sharing is caring. Today's lesson will be on how you can start creating your very first database on Microsoft SQL Server. There are two ways to create a new blank database. We can create the SQL database using either graphical user interface, also known as GUI, which is pronounced as GUI, or by using a SQL script known as T-SQL. Creating database using GUI is easier and allows you to customize many things at the same time. However, most developers and administrators will usually create the database using SQL script because they can deploy their script easily. As usual, we will discuss the prerequisites on what is required to create a new database for this tutorial. An installed SQL Server instance. An installed SSMS. A user account that has the right permission to create database, either sysadmin or create database permissions, usually granted via server role as DB creator. And you should already have a database name in mind. Let's discuss on some suggestions for naming your database. Choose a descriptive name that reflects the purpose of that database. If you need to use multi-word names, it is advisable to use either underscore or camel case. Always avoid putting special characters and spaces in your database. Establish a consistent naming convention across your organization so that team members can understand what is the purpose of that particular database. You may wish to add prefixes or suffixes to the database, but most organizations will not prefer to use such naming convention. Let's now start with a demo on how to create the database using GUI. Open SQL Server Management Studio, SSMS. Connect to the SQL Server instance where you want to create the database. Right-click on Databases and select New Database. In the New Database dialog box, enter a name for the database. You can also select an account to become an owner of the database. By using GUI, you can see all the options you can set while you create the database. Click OK, and the database is created. You can expand the database to see the database structure. To create a database using the T-SQL, follow these steps. Open SQL Server Management Studio, SSMS. Connect to the SQL Server instance where you want to create the database. In the toolbar, click New Query. Type the T-SQL as follows: create database name, press enter and type go. Click Execute. Right-click on Databases and select Refresh. Your database is now created. Thank you. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more videos.